All right, guys, you know the drill. Let's get into it. So, what does the hangman really represent? And it's the lack of ability to help oneself through independent actions. It's really just that the energy is captured and awaiting judgment. Um, he basically is calling you for to study and meditate upon the position that you found yourself in. And if you really look at him, like he is what he is, he's stuck, right? But also, if he finds himself looking at things from a whole new angle. So, what advice is he offering us? He's really just saying, hey, surrender the illusions of control, accept that you have been overcome and deceived by your own devices. He's really just saying, you made your bed, and now you're going to lie in it. Okay. So, bad things can happen to good people. He's saying, stop resisting your circumstances and let some time go by because you collaborated with the problem. You see what I'm saying? All right, guys. So whenever he's in reverse and he's actually standing upright, um, it signifies resistance to change, feeling stuck, the difficulty surrendering or letting go. It can also indicate this person is stuck in selfishness, stubbornness, or maybe a refusal to see things from a different perspective. Because at that point, standing up means they're standing their ground in a time when they really might need to shift that perspective. So while the upright hanged man suggests a period of pause and reflection, like the reversed card can point to, wasted time, unproductive stalling, or a feeling of being held back by external forces or, one's own resistance to what's happening. So when you see the hanged man come up in a love reading, this is about the taking of a loss. It's about, you can accept it or have it forced upon you because, it's about breaking old habits. It's about being resilient and regenerative. So view this experience as educational and not as you being the victim in this love dynamic that you're caught in. And in reverse, in a love reading, it can signify a period of action. After a period of waiting and reflection, it suggests that the time of contemplation is over. And it's time really to just make decisions and take steps forward in your romantic life. And, this could involve breaking free from negative relationship patterns, making changes, or even finding the courage to move on from a stagnant situation. Now, whenever you get to looking at the hanged man in a career, you're really looking at this card representing like taking applications for a scapegoat. Like there's tension, there's difficulty. You kind of feel like the path is blocked. Sometimes there's a projection of guilt. You're moving forward like a warrior with with composure and dignity. But do not get comfortable because if it hasn't happened yet, it doesn't mean it's not coming soon. It's telling you, hey, be cautious. Now, reversed, where he would look like he was standing upright in career position, it signifies a lack of progress or a feeling of just being stuck, despise the sacrifices and the efforts that you have made. It can also indicate a period where your career kind of feels stagnant and you may be questioning the values of your recent actions or choices. But the hangman in a yes no situation, guys, if you're doing yes no readings, the hanged man is actually a no. And it's mainly because, you think of it, and this is how you're going to remember this. Or imagine he is stuck, right? So he has no other option than to sit still and observe what's going on. And that's the reason why it's a no, guys. So I hope this helped clarify the hangman a little bit for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys are interested in actually just purchasing the book instead of listening to all the videos, and I encourage you, please still listen. But if you go to the link tree in my description of the video or in the bio of our page, you're going to see the link tree. If you go there, guys, you're going to find the book Learning Tarot for Beginners. And I'll see you guys in the next book.